Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer reviews. And oh no, it's the Beer Burglar.
Nick, I'm gonna burgle all your beer.
No!
That's what I'm gonna do. Give me your beer, Nick.
I'm gonna burgle my beer.
I'm burgling it. Well,
Right.
you're distracted. I've cleaned out your fridge. Now all I've left you is Coors Light.
Gross. All right. Anyway, so the Beer Burglar is trying to steal the beer that Greg from Etobicoke gave me. This is Great Lakes Brewing's Coconut Nebula. Ah, shit! He stole the beer. He's got it over there. Give it back to me. Thank you. Should totally do that. Like if I handed the beer like this.
Yeah, that's why we have to do that all night.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll just share the bottle. All right. So yeah, this is Coconut Nebula, a rum barrel aged porter from Great Lakes Brewing that was sent to me by you'll never guess a secret identity. This is, of course, from the 7-barrel series. Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, coconut, yeast, and hops. 9% ABV. Suggest you do it in a Vienna glass, but fuck it, I'm using my Trailway technique because it's sitting here next to me.
I'm using a Reinhard brewing glass. I probably should be using a Founders glass.
I'm surprised you're not using your Founder. So let's now, if Greg were here, what would he say about this beer?
I believe Greg, if you were to check his Untapped, quite enjoyed this beer and thought it was quite good and thought it was perhaps one of the best coconut beers he's ever had. But that was also a few months ago. So
before you had Death by Coconut or whatever it is.
First of all, we need to take into account, does Greg have a stupid palate or not? That's a certain possibility. Second of all, has the beer changed at all in 2 months? Has the coconut disappeared?
Yeah, I think Greg sent me this a couple months ago. So like October.
Definitely wasn't me. I don't send stuff. I steal shit.
All right. So I'm going to crack this open. Let's take a look at this thing. Oh, it does smell good, though. Oh, broken glass.
Oh, I can't smell it through this. Fine. Everyone. Yep. I'm the Beer Burglar.
Oh, my God. The Beer Burglar is Greg. It was you all along.
I couldn't keep up the act forever. The people need to know.
Right.
People need to know. I'll give you guys a second. Get your jaws off the ground.
He would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling beer tubers.
Yeah. That meddling low. Hey, fun fact. Somebody on our condo board just got elected, and their last name is Low, too.
Oh, well, that's pretty low.
Maybe they're a distant relative of yours.
Maybe that would drive the prices low. You don't have to pay as much Etobicoke condo money.
Yeah.
All right, so looking at that, that's pretty dark. That's black. That's like straight up black in appearance. There's like a little bit of ruby tinge around the outside. That's a lot darker than I was expecting. Usually with a port, even with a porter, you'll still get like a little bit of red coming through. That's solid black.
It's a big boy, 9%.
It is a big boy, yeah. Big boy with a big toe. Anyway, big thick brown chocolate head on top of it. That looks really nice. Got a reasonable amount of head retention too for something that's 9% ABV and it's a big barrel aged porter.
Mine's basically just lacing at this point, but it certainly smells like what I remember it smelling like.
Maybe I'm getting mine too cold. I'm not getting a strong smell.
Yeah, I've had mine out for about 45 minutes, so I may have an advantage on you with that one.
Out of the bottle, I'm getting you get the bits of coconut, but I'm getting more like chocolate, like baker's chocolate, bits of coffee. There's something fruity there too. I don't really think of it as coconut, but there is something like a little dark fruit kind of thing going on.
Yeah, I get the fruit, I get the coconut. I don't get chocolate on this at all. I do get the rum though. I can smell
it. That's probably what I'm getting is the rum, but it's kind of got that dark navy rum kind of smell and almost like chocolate raisins. That's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like the Glossettes or something like that.
That's very accurate.
Anyway. All right.
So we're allowed to drink now?
Yeah, we're allowed to drink now. Cheers. Ooh. That's mildly boozy, but in a good way.
Yeah, I think mine is actually a little bit too warm. It's room temperature, which is actually good for this kind of beer, but I like my beer a little bit.
I think I'm drinking mine a little too cold because I don't get a lot of the aroma out of the glass.
All right,
and so it might play a little better.
I'll pour some into your glass, and then it'll be a perfect temperature.
I'll pour it in there.
Yep, here we go.
You just dump it out on the floor.
I really want to have this.
That's nice. It's got like a nice light, kind of light, like a not so dense porter-like finish. It's nice and thick and syrupy up the middle. You got the nice dark rum flavors, like like a navy rum kind of thing going on, where it's got the molasses and the dark fruits.
Yeah, to me, this is more of a medium body. Certainly in an imperial porter, I'd probably like it a little thicker than this. I know it's not a stout, but still, I kind of interchange the two because they're pretty similar.
I don't know. I'm still quite enjoying it. I mean, it says rum barrel aged.
I'm just saying body-wise, I would prefer thicker.
Yeah, of course you would.
With a knife.
Beautiful wife?
No, I do not want to cut my wife. I want to cut my beer with a knife.
I said beautiful wife, not cut your wife.
Oh, I said cut my beer with a knife. So we're just playing the telephone game here.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I mean, I like the flavors that I get with this. This is nice and easily drinkable, as well as it's got a nice load of barrel-aged rum flavors, chocolate, coffee, like a little bit like the dark fruits.
Going by my memory, I believe I've had this twice before, and both of the bottles were pretty close to this coming out. I don't get a whole lot of coconut right now.
I'm not either.
I got a ton of coconut on this when it was first released. So I think either the booze has become stronger and it's overpowered it, or the coconut flavor dissipated, which is kind of disappointing because, I mean, this is only 2 months old. So it's not that old by any means. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. It's very solid
flavors. There's like maybe like a hint of like almost like a vanilla, and maybe there is a bit of coconut there. It's kind of blending in with the rest of the dark flavors.
It's more of a black background flavor.
I believe I got more coconut out of the Kentucky Bastard we had a few months ago back in the spring.
Yeah, no, I would actually agree with this. Now, fresh, I would say they are similar in terms of coconut. They both had quite a bit. I love the Kentucky Bastard.
That was pretty tasty.
And I would say this was probably on the same level. I scored them both pretty high. Mm-hmm. But yeah, now if I were to compare my memory of Kentucky Bastard fresh with this aged a little bit, not quite.
Well, I will say that I'm getting more coconut as I drink it, but it is very muted. Like it kind of gets lost in all the other flavors, and it isn't upfront and in your face like something that says coconut right in the title should maybe be. But also we're weirdos on the internet judging this shit, so it's not.
Most people would just be like on their third bottle by now, and they've been like, "This is the best coconut ever."
Just fucking drink the beer.
Well, I don't know if maybe somebody doesn't look like there's anyone in the chat, right? Oh, I'm not looking at the right chat.
There's 2 people watching right now.
Well, if anyone's smart, like Ashley Sexton is watching this or watches it later, maybe you can let us know if coconut is an adjunct that sticks around a while, or if it.
Yeah, Sexton would know. I'm getting more of like almost like a little bit of a bounty bar coming up now that I'm drinking more and more of this.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that flavor for sure. Not as much as Death by Coconut, but it's definitely got the right. Definitely up the alley. That's what I was looking for.
It's almost like there's coconut there. I wish there was a bit more of it, and we could start coming off as like a coconut rum, like Malibu or something.
Yeah,
but either way, I still really like this. I see myself giving that like a 4.25 out of 5. What do you think?
Yeah, I actually think I'm right there with you. Fresh, I just checked my Untappd score. I gave this a 4.75. I loved it. Mm-hmm. Not going to do that now. It's not a 4.75 right now as it is. I think I'm right there with you. 8.5, 4.25 out of 5. I think that's right where this sits. It's really good. Not quite past the 9 range for me either, but I enjoy it. I'll happily buy a few more bottles whenever they come out again, and I'll drink them fast.
Yeah. And I still that is a nice beer. I'm glad I got a chance to try that. Thank you for sending this to me, Greg. Even to me, like a 4.25 out of 5 is still kind of like an A- in my book. So
yeah, it's a very solid beer, but we're a picky crowd. And also, when you've had like many beers, you start to become a little more
snobby,
discerning. Yeah. Also, I have a stupid.
I'll tell you one thing though. I went to the liquor store tonight looking for beers, and I couldn't find a single thing that was like dark beer that's barrel aged that I really wanted. And this hits the spot. this is
okay.
kind of what I wanted
Do
to.
you guys have anything up there that's sort of regularly available? Like with us, we always have, Kentucky Bastards always around in the winter months, and Cafe and.
I think some of the liquor stores has got something from PEI that's like a barrel aged barley wine or something like that. But barrel aged stuff's not exactly a common thing here.
Okay.
So, sadly enough, we're not as technologically advanced as Ontario.
No. Hey, you know what? I mean, I love this stuff, but my wallet doesn't like it so much. It's pretty freaking expensive for all of it. So,
yeah. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. Thank you for sending that to me, sir. We don't have any actual comments in the comments here, otherwise we'd read some. So, to the one viewer that's up at 1 a.m. my time, thanks for watching, you and you, Sexy Beast. And thanks for coming on, Greg. And thanks for sending me this beer. Say what?
What's next week's beer?
What's next week's? This is beer analysis. We're keeping it real. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will chat with you folks later.
Cheers. Goodbye, everyone, and don't tell anyone my identity.
Indemnity?
Identity.